Alright, so I want to make a video on I would say one of my favorite classes out of the entire entrepreneurship degree, and that class is called Strategic Marketing Management, and it basically talks about how to handle most of the marketing needs from the perspective of a marketing director, marketing manager kind of position. So it wouldn't necessarily be one of the first jobs you would get out of college, say with a marketing degree, because you might be more in advertising or personal selling. But once you get a couple good years of experience, you may need to lead a team of say 3, 4, 5 people on how to overall do the marketing for a new product, a new business, and stuff along those lines. So I wanted to try to go over, we have this workbook that is basically all the stuff we've been doing within our class. And I want to try to just go over as much as I can, try to explain some of the things the way I've been learning it and applying it to how maybe entrepreneurs could use it, but also in case like the video or the details are kind of all a little more scattered than they should. I asked for a book recommendation for marketing people within an entrepreneurship or marketing people for marketing subject, but emphasis on entrepreneurship, and he recommended this book called Traction and Get a Grip on Your Business. And I wanted to go over just this one page of it. And so the author has been helping people for 7 years, 10 years or something. He says he's been putting in his 10,000 hours of helping people get their business handled. But this is the page. So there's 6 components to everyone's business, to personal business, and that's the people within it. So the people you surround yourself. There's a quote: "You are the average of the 5 people you surround yourself with." Well, in a business, your business is actually going to be what the people within it make happen. So the better the people you have within the business, the better the business should be in theory. So the people, the vision of your business, what you're trying to accomplish, the data, what customers are telling you, the feedback that you're getting, the processes of how people should be able to order it, or how y'all communicate within the organization, just the processes in which the business issues are handled. The next one is traction, how your customers hear about your business and how it's the marketing kind of behind your business. And then the issues, like the problems with your business. Are you not getting enough customers? Is your product not good? Is your manufacturing person not getting your product onto you on time? So again, just the 6 things that every business should focus on is people, vision, data, process, traction, and issues. And that makes up your business. So that was just a quick a little bit of what that book is about. I haven't read it all, but I read a couple chapters and it seemed pretty good. I had other things. But that was the book that the marketing professor recommended. So a little bit into the workbook. Some of the things that we go into are, so what does the marketing department do in a company? And the marketing department, I'm just going to dive right into it. So the marketing department is the eyes and ears of the firm, meaning they kind of know what people are saying, what the streets want, like what where there's a need to be met. So that's the eyes and ears of the firm. Marketing department also helps with top line revenue growth, which is pricing, making sure that your business is going to have money to come in. So most marketing people help with advertising, promotions, sales strategy. So that's something that marketing people do. And then marketing also helps with the bottom line profits, because if marketing wants to say, hey, people like bananas, but they really like, I'm looking at bananas here. So people really like bananas, but if there was a product that had chocolate dipped bananas and we were a banana manufacturer or banana maker, we may want to have like a way to get our bananas. Some of them still sell them at the fruit store, but other of them make sure that we can dip them in chocolate. And because we know that people want their bananas dipped in chocolate, we're going to have to pay to have more chocolate. We're going to have to pay for machines or whatever we need to pay to be able to make sure the chocolate sticks on the banana. And so to make sure our product is better, which came from a marketing effort, some costs are associated with it. But say you sell a banana for $1, but a chocolate covered banana is $2.50. If the chocolate covering only costs 50 cents, well then you're making an extra $1 on every chocolate dip banana that you're making. So that'd be better for the business. And so those are three of the things that the marketing department helps with the overall business strategy: eyes and ears of the firm, top line revenue growth, and the bottom line profits. There's a couple of things that go into marketing, and specifically how marketing can be used in the overall business aspect. And with being a strategic marketing management class, it's kind of managing the marketing department. So there's three big concerns, issues that marketing really deals with at that executive position of a marketer. And one is the target offering decisions. So what is it that your business is going to sell? Are you going to sell CDs? Are you going to sell fruit? Are you going to sell furniture? Are you going to sell beds? Are you going to sell TVs? What is it that your business is going to sell? The marketing mix is really the switches that you're able to control in your business. So are you going to have the top end product or a cheaper product? Is your price going to be very high, around the middle, very low? Is your promotion going to be an all-out, close-out sale, everyone come get everything? Or is it going to be a buy one, get one free? What's your promotion going to be like? And then your distribution or your place. Where are people going to be able to buy it? Where are you going to be selling it? So those are really the controls that a marketing manager has to do his job more effectively. And it's called the marketing mix. So the product, price, promotion, and distribution / place. And then the last thing that marketing executives really focus on is emphasis and allocation, which is, in quotes we wrote down, it's how you play the game, how you play the business game. So it's how you manipulate the marketing mix, product, price, promotion, distribution, and how you allocate scarce resources. So all businesses have 3 scarce resources, and that's money, people, and time. And as a marketing manager, it's asking the question of how are you allocating your money, your budget, how are you allocating your people, your employees, or your workers, or your business associates, and how are you managing your time and also their schedules to make sure that your business is offering the best thing possible. So those are some of the biggest decisions, controls that marketing managers have. So as an entrepreneur, you also have these. You have money, you have people, you have time, but you have to use them differently based on where your business is. With these videos, there's only like 5 subscribers, 3 subscribers or something. And it's only really me really trying to just kind of still get used to making the videos. So the things that I'm managing is my money, which I've been investing in books, investing in a camera. So I've done the right things for maybe the future of the business, but right now I allocated some of the money to where I thought were the most important resources for the videos. People, right now it's just me, so I think the most important thing is for myself to get comfortable with the process. So if I were to bring someone on, I can explain to them, hey, this is how I do the videos. Of course, feel free to do the videos any way that you think is going to improve people's ability to communicate and talk about business and discuss. We may have someone come in to just try to get people to comment and try to reply on the comments and have good discussions. We may have somebody that creates a Facebook page to make sure that we can keep in contact with people, or someone that focuses on the consulting side of a business. So if someone wants to talk with us to help them plan out their business, help them plan out their financials, or even help them plan out their, say, college degree, what classes we would recommend, how to talk to professors, we can have someone there, and then they contact him, and we'll charge $50, $25 or something to help set up this plan. We could add people here and there, and then that's how we allocate scarce resources. And then how are we allocating our time? It's really just, what are you wanting to put your time in, who has the strengths to do what, and figuring out where we all fit. With the marketing mix, the product right now is these videos. The price is free. The promotion, there's not a lot of promotion, But if there was a promotion, I would say it's like me texting the link to a couple of friends. Like that may be the promotion at the super, super local level. And then the place and distribution, well, right now the videos are only on YouTube, so that would be our one place, our one avenue. And then the target offering decision, well, what we offer is just a kind of business conversation that some people may not have if you're not necessarily in a college or business learning environment. So that's what we offer, is just a little bit of business insight, kind of a relationship to kind of get somebody in the door of business, and somebody who would just want somebody to just plan out ideas with, or somebody to just keep up their own learning, their business learning. We're also focusing on our business learning, so we can share ideas and stuff along those lines. They talk about board of directors, why it's important to have board of directors, and it's somebody who can tell you the truth because they're not too involved in the business. So objectivity and expertise. If someone has experience in making videos, they could come in and say, hey, you should have a graphic, you should have an intro song, and they could give their expertise, and then that's where we would allocate our resources, money, time, people, to make sure those things happen and see if the business grows. Most of the time, the board of directors are only really spoken to when money is going to be spent, large capital expenditures, and then strategic decisions, if we're going to change the videos and offer courses, or if we're going to change the videos and now make business promotional videos, or something along those lines, where you change the direction, and the board of directors, you would want to contact them to see if they also agree with what you're saying for the new vision of the new vision, like the book, because that's one of the things. If you want to talk about the new vision, that would be a strategic decision. There's business models, so then we go into the profit and loss statement, which goes into the numbers, the financials. Just to give a quick rundown of the financials, the top number is your revenue, so sales times the price, that's your overall revenue, minus the cost of goods sold, so what it costs to actually make the product. That gives you your gross margin, but then to make the product costs you money, the machine, the time of the machines, minus operating expenses. So revenue minus cost of goods sold gives you gross margin, minus operating expenses gives you operating margin, and then from operating margin you take out your taxes, and then you're left with the net income. So that's a little bit of the finances, sales. Let's see, continuing. Target market, that goes back into the target offering decision, the marketing mix, product, price, promotion, distribution, emphasis and allocation. Really, some of the most important aspects of your business is you don't want to compete with everyone else. You want to compete to be different. You want to compete to be unique. And there's two buckets when it comes to strategy, and it's what the health of the industry, what overall is going on in that business segment. So right now, let's say we're online educational videos. It's a big segment. YouTube is huge. There's apps like Udemy that are amazing. There's a master class, or I believe so, that are also teaching education. But the strategic positioning with the industry is everywhere different. YouTube is very kind of unorganized, but there's just billions of hours of content there, or millions of hours of content there. Udemy is a little bit more organized and you charge. Masterclass is very, very organized, but it's more expensive. We would say like these videos are not the most organized, but what they offer is more of a relationship to education as opposed to just the information. So it's more about us going through the learning process together, as opposed to me pretending I know everything, or not pretending, but me saying I know everything and then just telling you exactly what I've learned. It's me kind of explaining the books that have helped me, some of the questions that I have, some random thoughts that I've had. And Udemy is more information in a curriculum based. Masterclass is videos, instruction, directions with equipment, and YouTube is very just broad based. So those are the kind of two things to look into. Again, the business model canvas is pretty important. So knowing where the value is, your customer segment, the relationships you build with your customers, the channels through which you reach them, what they're paying, so the revenue that's coming into the business, and then who are your partners to make it possible to make your business happen, the key activities that you need to do, the key resources that you need to have, and then how much everything is going to cost. All that together makes up your business model canvas. Having a good idea of that is really helpful. I missed that day, missed this day. With every product or product component model, there's a core product, these videos, there's a secondary attributes. Maybe like the tone or the way I teach it is more like a student to student as opposed to a professor to student. So that may be some of the secondary attributes. Imagery, well, I'm still a college student. I'm living in my apartment with my roommates. So all these things kind of make up a product. So with, I know we had an example in here. With food places, it's kind of like the environment, the way that everything is set up. From that point on. Yeah, so that was just a little taste of what we've been doing in one of the strategic marketing management class. It's been a great class. The professor is really one of the best ones here. His tone, the way he speaks, makes it really enjoyable. It's not really it's not boring like some of the other classes I've taken. It's not just PowerPoints. He gives us stories from his background and stuff. And overall, I've really liked the marketing class, and I know marketing is very important for business. So I thought I'd make a quick video on maybe marketing on entrepreneurship, or just with a little book recommendation. But yeah, so that's what we've been learning about a class. Hope the video was helpful. Kind of wanted to make it just also for myself to go over some things, but alright, yeah.